2 days before the World Cup final, Spanish fans were calling for one player to be dropped from the squad entirely. Not benched, sent home. Barcelona's own fans had already turned on him months earlier, comments calling him a bum, telling the club to ship him out, while he fought for minutes behind Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha. He'd taken 11 shots at this World Cup, 0 goals. Then Spain needed a hero in the 106th minute of the final. And the guy everyone wanted gone was the only man who scored. His name is Ferran Torres. Here's how it actually works. The criticism didn't start at this World Cup. It started at his own club. Torres joined Barcelona in 2022, and the wasteful finisher label attached itself early. By this season, under Hansi Flick, he wasn't even guaranteed a start. Lewandowski was still the senior forward. Rafinha and teenage sensation Lamine Yamal got the attention. Torres was the forgotten man in his own attack. Here's why that matters. Reputation doesn't update in real time. Once a player gets tagged wasteful, every miss confirms it. Every goal gets written off as luck. Fans aren't watching a neutral highlight reel. They're watching through a story they've already decided is true. And here's a fact that undercuts that story completely. While the criticism was flying, Torres quietly finished the season as Barcelona's own top domestic scorer. 16 non-penalty goals, more than anyone else in that squad, Yamal included. The year before, he was joint top scorer of the entire Copa del Rey and man of the match in the final. The wasteful player was one of the most productive finishers at his own club. He carried the criticism into the World Cup anyway. He started the opener, the one match Spain failed to score in all tournament. After that, he lost his starting spot completely, with Nico Williams, Mikel Merino, and Dani Olmo rotating ahead of him. Every appearance after was off the bench. 11 shots, 0 goals, then the final. Spain versus Argentina. Scoreless after 90. Extra time. The 106th minute, deep enough that most substitutes have already been forgotten. Nico Williams headed a ball into the box. Torres found the space and finished left-footed into the roof of the net. 1-0, Spain's second World Cup title. Torres became only the second substitute in World Cup final history to score the winner, joining Germany's Mario Götze, who did exactly that against Argentina in 2014. Same opponent, 12 years apart. Here's the twist most people miss. It's not really about the goal, it's about everything before it. Torres didn't become a different player in the 106th minute. He'd been one of Barcelona's most reliable finishers all season, and he'd been getting into scoring positions the whole tournament. He just hadn't finished them yet. The story everyone told about him and the actual data on him were two different things the whole time. This happened 2 days ago. Afterward, Torres addressed the criticism head-on, saying, "Destiny gives good things to those who deserve them, and that the goal belonged to Spain's 47 million people, not to him." 16 years earlier, in 2010, another Barcelona forward, Andres Iniesta, scored Spain's first ever World Cup winner. 2 Barcelona players, 2 World Cup winning goals. So here's the whole idea, back together. The story fans tell about a player and the reality of that player are two different things. And the gap between them is where redemption lives. Ferran Torres wasn't hated for no reason, and he wasn't secretly a genius the whole time either. He was Barcelona's top domestic scorer, buried behind Lewandowski, Rafinha, and Yamal in the conversation, absorbing criticism the entire way, until one moment in extra time made the story finally catch up to reality. The hate wasn't wrong about who he'd been. It was just early about who he'd become. The game didn't change. You did. You're welcome. Subscribe if you like this. It really means a lot.